Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome to my match week 39 predictions for the championship. Of course, the final international break of the season is now gone, finished, complete. And now we're on to the run-in of the championship with 8 games left to go. Let's predict match week 39 of the championship. And as always, if you want to enjoy, drop a like and subscribe as always. And also let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's go. On the Friday night, it's Sheffield United hosting Coventry. Coventry with a big few wins for the international break. They're up into 5th in the championship, and I think they will see out a playoff place. This is a very tricky game for them though, and for Sheffield United, who before the international break won the Steel City derby 1-0 yet again for the second time this season. It's probably the worst time to win a derby in many ways because it's just before the international break, so all that momentum and energy you get from it is just killed instantly. But nevertheless, a derby win is fantastic, of course. In this one though, tricky game for both. 1-1 final score here. Hull versus Luton is a massive win. Luton have won the last 3 visits away to Hull, and in this one, I think they do it again. It's going to go right down to the wire, this relegation battle. It's every year, so many teams are involved. And we always think, oh, we will never see anything like this again. But every season, somehow, it always gets to this point again. Hull in this one, I think, will lose. Luton 1, Hull 0. Watford versus Plymouth is next game. Plymouth, they are, 6 points off survival. But with the likes of Cardiff and Derby picking up points before the international break, Plymouth have got to now or never, really. And it's not a favourable fixture, this one, away to Watford. Plymouth have got to get wins now. Points aren't good enough. I think Watford 2, Plymouth 1. Plymouth to score but not get a win here. 2 on Watford. Burnley versus Bristol City is actually a very fascinating game. I wish this one was on a Sunday because this will be a fantastic watch. Burnley at home, and they've still got eyes of winning the title potentially, depending on how ambitious they are. Bristol City, of course, trying to nail down a playoff space. That'll be very tough for them, of course, but I think they're good enough to do it. In this one, though, I think the level between the two sides is too big, and I think Burnley do get a comfortable win, 2-0. Bristol City will make it difficult, but Burnley ultimately to get the 3 points in this one, winning 2-0. Cardiff versus Sheffield Wednesday, next game to predict. Sheffield Wednesday defeat before the international break. This is a big game to put it right. And Cardiff, it's a must-win for them. Huge win for the international break for them after beating Blackburn Rovers, of course, away from home. In this one, I think both teams score. Sheffield Wednesday to get the win, 2-1 away. Leeds versus Swansea. I'm not looking forward to this one, I'll be honest. Leeds have got a fantastic squad. They're looking like they will go up. Only good sign for Swansea is that they've been on a bit of poor run recently, have Leeds. Swansea confirmed that Alan Sheehan will see out the rest of the season as Swansea City manager. In this one, though, I don't think it'll be a memorable day away at Leeds. Last 3 visits, we have scored on each occasion away at Ellen Road. I don't think we'll do anything here. I think we'll lose 4-0 away at Ellen Road. Next game to predict is Middlesbrough versus Oxford. Now, in the reverse fixture, this one ended as a 6-goal thriller, with Middlesbrough winning 6-2. An 8-goal thriller even, if I count, that would be great. In this one, I think it will end as a 6-goal thriller. That's why I'm getting confused. And I think Middlesbrough will win this one 4-2 in this one. It was a huge win for the international break for Oxford at home. They need more of them. They've got a very tricky run in. Middlesbrough, it's going to be very close if they can get the playoffs, isn't it? But I think they'll get a big step towards it here. 4-2 win at home. Norwich versus West Brom next up. Now, Norwich, it's not been great under Hannes, the Norwich manager that they appointed last summer. I thought they'd be higher up in the table for sure. And it's West Brom in this one who I'm thinking will get the win, 2-1 away from home. They did drop points with the international break. I think it was at the Hull game. Quite disappointing there, but they're still in the playoff places as it stands. In this one, I think they win 2-1 away from home. Close game. Portsmouth versus Blackburn is the next game to predict. Now, Portsmouth, of course, they're not clear of trouble at the moment. Blackburn, I think they'll do nothing in the final few games because I just don't really rate Valerian Ismail as highly as I think Blackburn could have achieved this season. And ultimately, that was going to be what kicks them in the teeth coming into the season. And once again, Blackburn fans will be feeling that they should have achieved a lot more in this season. In this one, Portsmouth to win 3-1 at home will be a massive win, this one for Portsmouth, if they can get it over the line. Stoke versus QPR is the next game to predict now. The last few meetings between these two sides have been very close. 1 goal separating the sides in the last few games. Stoke need the win really badly. And at home, I think they just scrape it. 1-0 Stoke. It's a massive game. They have to win at home. They have to win this one. Sunderland versus Millwall next up. Now, Sunderland before the international break was slipping off a bit. Their defeat away to Coventry really did, degrade Sunderland from what we've all thought of them in recent weeks. But nevertheless, they're a solid side at this level. Against Millwall in this one, who they've still got some belief for the playoffs, but it's very faint at that. In this one, Sunderland to win 2-0 at home. And the final game to predict will be taking place midweek due to Preston's North End's progression in the FA Cup as they play this weekend. Watch out for the FA Cup predictions for the quarterfinals as well. In this one, though, Derby to win. They're 3 wins in a row going into the international break. I think they win this one as well. And I think they will stay up. It took John Eustace a few games to really, get his feet under the desk. But since that point, he's, been on fire with Derby. And I think they win this one. Preston a good side, mind. But I think Derby at home are just a different side, aren't they? So Derby to win this one 2-1. Well then guys, they are my predictions for match week 39 of the Championship. As always, if you did go on to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. And I'll see you in the next one very soon guys. Take care. Goodbye.